Okay, standard 2 minutes are up, and welcome everybody to Thursday's guided meditation. And today we're going to be addressing what emotions are we trying not to feel. So, full disclosure, it's going to be a little bit more of an intense one today, but we'll have a safety net. Okay. Growing up, whenever we experience an intense emotion, in order just to protect ourselves, we come up with ways of coping with it, either through thoughts or through actions, so we don't feel the intensity of an emotion. And what we're going to practice today is just to see if we can sit and be present with an emotion, and when it becomes overwhelming, just bringing ourselves back to the current reality of the body. So I'd invite you to take a nice posture. You can be relaxed but not completely slumped. Even if you're lying down, keep a little bit of alertness. And if you can, close your eyes or soften your gaze to some spot on the floor maybe. Okay. We're going to use the anchoring of the breath. So just focus in on your breath for a minute or so now. I like, when I meditate, to slow down my breath and be really deliberate with it. Other people prefer to just watch their breath naturally. So just tune into the breath. Inhale, exhale, in and out. Now that we've settled into the body, we're going to ask ourselves the question, what am I trying not to feel? What emotion am I avoiding? And just see whatever answer comes up. If you can name it, that's cool. If you can't name it, but you just have a general sense of what it is, that's fine too. And that's phase one, and then we'll just return to the breath. No need to do anything else now, just return to the breath. In and out. In and out. Very often we try not to feel, and we just have never developed the ability to sit with an emotion, and that's what we're going to practice now. So we're going to ask ourselves, what would it be like if I just focused on the sensations of whatever we're feeling? So to give you an example, you could feel frustrated. I know I have over the last few weeks with, not being able to do everything I wanted to do. And then you can ask yourself, where am I feeling that? And just note the sensations in the body. Again, if it becomes overwhelming or uncomfortable, too uncomfortable, just bring yourself back to the breath, back to the body. Take 3 big deep breaths. And when you feel ready, see if you can sit with the emotion again for a couple of seconds, 10, 15, 30 seconds. Do you feel it in the face, in the head, in the chest, in the stomach, in the back, in the neck? Where do you feel the sensation? Where do you feel the emotion? And again, if it becomes too intense, just bring yourself back to the breath. Or if you don't want to use the breath, you can use the sensation of the feet on the floor. It's what I'm doing now as I'm guiding through the meditation, as I use the sensations of the feet on the floor to keep me grounded, keep me present. And now we'll turn our attention back to the emotion. emotions can feel like a very high level threat, like a survival level threat. But the more we sit with an emotion and realize that sensations, while they might be unpleasant, are workable. You can live with them. Then the more you do this, the more you sit with the sensations, the less you become a slave to them. That's the beauty of the practice, that you just dial into what emotion am I feeling and allow yourself to feel it. Of course, always bringing yourself back to the body or back to the breath when the emotion threatens to be overwhelming. But over time, you give yourself greater ability, greater freedom to be aware of what you're feeling, aware of the sensations. And that becomes pretty empowering over time. Let's take another big deep breath in. And long exhale out. This is a practice, and like any other practice, it takes time. I want to acknowledge that you've done brilliantly just for sitting with the emotions. Even if it was only for 1 or 2 seconds at a time, you sat with your emotions, and then you found a way to come back into the present, either through the sensation of the feet on the floor, the back lying on the bed or the cushion, or just the breath. And you haven't opened your eyes, you can do so already. Take in the space around you. And again, I want to definitely congratulate you for taking on this meditation and looking at emotions. They can quite often threaten us or feel like a threat, really bubble up inside us. And when we take time and learn to sit with them and learn to get curious about the sensation, or at least aware of the sensation, we're no longer a slave to them, and we have a little bit more control, which is a great feeling. If you like this meditation, guys, let me know. And of course, if you didn't, let me know as well. This is all for you. Thank you.